Sifters. This is Big Al, and this is Holy Fire Bushcraft and the Spirit Calls Survival School. Today's video is going to be on a do-it-yourself dirt sifter. The things you're going to need for this project is some 2x4s, what they call hardware cloth, and this looks to be 24 inches by 5 foot by 1/4 inch. Some type of square, a saw, some screws, hammer, wire cutters. Now this is an option. I'm going to choose to use 1 1/4 inch roofing tacks, but you can use staples, but after a period of time staples will work their way out. These may hold better. So after you get all your materials together, I've already pre-cut these boards to save on time. My width is going to be 32 inches, excuse me, by 27 wide. And let's see here, I'm going to use my cordless drill over here, and I'm going to take and screw these ends together. Now I chose, excuse me for the sniffing, allergies are really bad today, but I'm choosing to use this here wheelbarrow because this is what I'm going to use to put my dirt in. You can use mower trailer, which I have one over here, but you know, this is what I'm going to use. But you can put it whatever width you want. But this is the size I'm going to do to accommodate this wheelbarrow. So what you do is pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to understand, is you just got to screw these in. So I'm going to take, I'm going to screw these in. I'm going to probably put, we'll try 2 and see if it does good with 2. It's a little hard at first to get this started. This treated lumber is a little bit, you can use regular lumber if you want to. I want something that's going to be a little bit more weather resistant. I saw this project on a YouTube video, and I've been wanting to do another video later on, and we'll be using this sifter to do that project. So I need this here to be able to build it. Where's my other board at? Right here. I'd use my sawhorse, but it seems like it's a lot more wider than I thought. Now you can make these however big you want to make them. And I would use, if you're going to use any kind of wood, use treated so it lasts a lot longer, but you can use regular 2x4 if you want to. This is just scrap stuff that I had laying around here that I'm just making use of, just so that, you know, it doesn't get wasted. And it don't have to be perfect. I mean, this is just for, You know, this is just for work. It doesn't have to be beautiful. Now, if you want to go into detail with it and make it look real nice, you can. But as long as it suits the purpose, that's all that matters. Now, I've done got this side and these ends screwed in. I'm going to go ahead and screw this end over here. Go ahead and mount that up here. Try to get this. Well, this is a knot I think I got here. Let's see if I can get a start on this. Sometimes you run into a knot in the wood, and sometimes you don't want to go through it. But this will come in handy for a lot of different things. You can use this for bushcraft. You can use this for homesteading. It's got all kinds of different purposes and uses. A friend of mine, him and his wife, they like to go hunting arrowheads, and they use something similar to this to sift through the dirt to find arrowheads. So it can be used for all kinds of different things. And if you're wanting to plant a flower garden or a little vegetable garden or something, and you don't want to hold rocks, this will help you be able to sift through a lot of the dirt and get the rocks out so you have better topsoil. Alright. I think 2 screws will be enough. I'm not going to have a lot of weight bearing on this. 2 should be enough. Alright. Now we have our frame. It's pretty good on my wheelbarrow. It don't have to be perfect, as long as it sits on the wheelbarrow or whatever you're going to put it on. Now this is what they call hardware cloth. To me it just looks like some type of rabbit. I call it rabbit wire. A lot of people call it rabbit wire. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of panel and a couple of roofing nails in here to hold this so that I'll be able to cut it. Try it. See how it does. It's always something, ain't it? You got to make do what kind of surface you got to work with. As long as you get it as square as you can, so you have enough of this wire to fit over your screen. I'll try to get this as flush as I can along the side. Go ahead and put one right here, tack. That should hold on that end. Go ahead and tack another one in here. I may have to cut a piece down to fit over this end right here. Try to get it as tight as you can. That way you don't have no puckers in it. See if I can't pull that just a little bit tighter. And it just, you know, I want to do a lot more building projects on my channel. So I thought this would be a good project to do as far as that. Now, I didn't do this, but when you're messing with this wire, it's probably best to have some type of gloves on. I done nicked my finger on this wire. It's real easy to do because it's very sharp. And the nice thing about this little dirt sifter is you know it's mobile. You can move it around. It's not real heavy. It's not real big, and you can put it away anywhere. You could throw it if you wanted to take it on a. Let's say you wanted to go out in the field and do some arrowhead. You know, looking for arrowheads and stuff, and dirt, digging, sifting through dirt, you could do that because you could throw your handle on each end of it so it's easy to carry. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with this project. Now I'm going to take my cutters, and we'll go down through here, and I'm going to cut this stuff. And I'm just using my board as a straight edge and just cutting right down along it. This is the only way I know, instead of just pre-measuring it, because sometimes you don't always get it. With me, I don't always get it square enough, and then maybe lopsided or something. I don't want to do that, so I don't want to waste this wire. So I'm going to try to get this as close as I can to what I need. Now I have extra here that I can use. Just put me a little bit right here, or I can slide it up underneath it, whatever I wanted to do. I think I might just overlap it just a piece. This plastic's really slick, so my wire and my frame don't want to stay on here. I wonder if I go this way, see if it's long enough. Tied in a little bit better, but I believe I made my frame just a little bit bigger than I thought my wire was going to be, but that happens sometimes. I'll make it work. Have a little piece in the corner, but that is not going to hurt too bad. And I can always go through here and use some wire to fix the middle part of it. This board is my straight edge, and I'll cut right down. is. This stuff is easy to cut. Some of this stuff is hard to cut. This is not real thick gauge, so it's pretty easy to cut with just regular pin snips. I used to use something similar to this when I was a boy. I used to have a couple of rabbits, or had some rabbits actually when I was a little bit younger. Raised some rabbits, but I don't do that anymore. The way stuff is anymore, it's too costly to have a bunch of animals that you can't feed all the time. So I don't do the rabbits anymore. But I think I'm going to use this little. The nice thing about the way that I've cut this, there's a little bit of a jagged edge right there, so I'm using it to slide down in these squares right here. That's helping keep this from backing out. And then I can go and I can wire it. You know, it's not going to be too awful bad. Probably pretty simple to get. Might back it over just a little bit. I ain't wasting nothing. You don't want to waste this stuff. You don't have to. And I know there's other people can do it better ways than I'm doing it, but some people just like me, they work with what they have. And this is not something that has to be perfect, as long as it works for what you're going to use it for. Access off, and then that'll pull pretty well set. And you still have, I still have a little bit left over to if I want to do something else. If I want to make another small little dirt sifter, I can do. Do it this way because I don't want to waste cut what I don't need to cut. So I'll just do it this way. It's nice that the weather's warmed up, but boy, it's so much pollen everywhere. Everything is blooming out, and it's hard. Allergy season is really on top of us now. Alright. Now I still have a little bit left over for maybe a smaller project if I need it. Come over to this side there. So this is what you're going to need. I'll go ahead and show you this. Hardware cloth. Now you can get the 1/2 inch, but I have the 24 inch. Yeah, 24 inch by 5 foot. I could have probably went a little bit longer with the feet, but you want something that's got a smaller square. Now you can get a little bit bigger. You could do with a 1/2. You could do a 1/2 inch squares in here. But I believe that this will keep a lot of the little pebbles and stuff out of my dirt. So now, go around here and kind of bend some of this stuff over so it doesn't poke me when I'm picking it up. Probably put some additional screws or nails in there. I'm sorry, nails in there later. Just for the sake of time in the video, I don't want to go on too long. got some of this. This was wire that was wrapped around the actual, you know, the rabbit wire. So I may use this to kind of fix this little problem right here. I can put a few pieces in here to keep it from, you know, coming loose. But there you go. There is the makeshift dirt sifter. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Please ring my notification bell. Please select all my videos. If you have any questions about this project, drop me a little bit of information in the comment. Until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. In Jesus' name, thank you. Until next time.